Today, let us see classification among plants. All the organisms coming under plantae are multicellular eukaryotes with cell walls. They are autotrophs and use chlorophyll for photosynthesis. The plant kingdom is classified into two subkingdoms, and these two subkingdoms are further classified into different classes. This classification is done based on certain characteristics. Let us see what are the different characteristics based on which plant kingdom is classified. The four different characteristics based on which the plant kingdom is classified are: whether the plant body is well differentiated into stem, leaves and roots, whether these differentiated plant body parts are having special tissues for transport of water and other substances, whether they have the ability to bear seeds, and whether the seeds are enclosed within a fruit. Now let us look at this classification in detail. In 1883, Eichler classified plant kingdom into two subkingdoms, cryptogamy and phanerogamy. The characteristics of cryptogamy were that they had hidden reproductive organs and they do not bear flowers or seeds. Cryptogamy are further divided into three groups: Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Thallophyta includes the simplest of plants that do not have well-differentiated body design. The plants in this group are commonly called algae. These plants are predominantly aquatic. They do not have well-differentiated structures like stem, root or leaves. Examples are Chlamydomonas, Spirogyra, Cladophora, Eulothrix, etc. The next group of plants is Bryophyta. You might have noticed thin green patches on rocks, barks of trees, on walls, etc. If we look at them closely, we can see that the plant body is commonly differentiated to form stem and leaf-like structures. These moss or funaria belong to the plant group called Bryophyta. Bryophytes are called the amphibians of the plant kingdom because they require both aquatic and terrestrial conditions for the completion of their life cycle. They do not have true leaves and roots or special vascular tissues for the transportation of nutrients. Riccia and Mercantia are some other examples for Bryophyta. The next group of plants that we are going to see is the Pteridophyta. Ferns, horsetails and Marsilia are examples for pteridophytes. In this group, as you can see, the plant body is differentiated into root, stem and leaves. And they have specialized tissue for the conduction of water and other substances from one part of the plant body to another. Like thallophytes and bryophytes, pteridophytes also have naked embryos in the form of spores underneath the leaves. Let us now look at the next subkingdom, that is phanerogam. They develop seeds and they have well-formed stem, leaves and roots. The seeds consist of embryo along with stored food, which serves for the initial growth of the embryo during germination. Based on whether the seeds are naked or enclosed in fruits, phanerogams are classified into two: gymnosperms and angiosperms. Let us now see gymnosperms in detail. Pinus, cycas, and other coniferous plants come under gymnosperms. This word gymnosperm is made from two Greek words, gymno, which means naked, and sperma, which means seed. The plants of this group bear naked seeds and are usually perennial, evergreen, and woody. The word angiosperm is made from two Greek words, angio, which means covered, and sperma, which means seed. The seeds develop inside an organ which is modified to become a fruit. Angiosperms are highly evolved plants which bears flowers and fruits with seeds. They are also called flowering plants. Let us give a closer look at angiosperms. The flowers in angiosperms develop fruits with seeds in them. The embryos in these seeds have seed leaves called cotyledons. These cotyledons provide food to the growing embryos when the seeds germinate. Angiosperms are divided into two groups on the basis of the number of cotyledons present in the seed. Plants with seeds having a single cotyledon are called monocotyledonous or monocots, and plants with seeds having two cotyledons are called dicots.